We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley.
Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. It's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Brown on the slant. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Here we go, 46.
From the gun is Prescott. Finds the in route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go.
One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Running for the marker with Williams. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Shipley now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Good, set.
Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defense.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the 1st turnover of this ballgame. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Throw is caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Then we're going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. Escapes a defender. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's all across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up or just simply cover the receivers.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll go. Hurts. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
At the 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. Just a yard left to go on second down.
At the 43-yard line.
47. Hey, 47. 26.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into the hands of Pickett. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah! They were blinding.
From the red zone now. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now it's Prescott again. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. Looks like he stayed in as well. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dak throwing again. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be second and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Prescott to throw once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. George Pickens the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys bump the lead up to 13 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. We've set of downs from 37.
Cowboys, first down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go.
Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Yeah, here we go. Right to line in. Then we're going to 53.
To the air on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Now Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they face second down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
to the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Great, set. On anyone else? 63.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Escapes the pocket. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, he stopped, so that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Play action now for Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
This one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, 46. 26.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles 16 points back. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Hurts looking to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. To throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbles it and drops it. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't...
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Smith again. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 1st down from the 42. Throwing here, Hurts. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And again, here's Hurts. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Got downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It goes for 32 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And finally in this fourth quarter, Brock, they're able to get something up on that scoreboard.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3. Let your kicker get some points. Make it a hair closer in the box score.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
So the 49ers, they're getting set to go on offense. First and 10. The slot man in motion right. Following the fumble recovery. Purdy. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Texans' 20-yard line.
Now Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
And it's 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
18! Watch out! Up.
Oh, look at this play call. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.